Hi friend, welcome to Yoga with Lena K. I am Lena and today's routine is especially for you. It's going to be mobility routine. We're going to focus on the hips and upper spine, our thoracic spine. And I invite you not to wait until the end of this year to then set resolutions to keep your body healthy. I invite you to start right now and stick to it. So put some comfy clothes and enjoy this awesome routine. We're going to start standing. If you have difficulties with balance, you can always come next to a wall and support yourself against the wall. No problem there. So we're going to start standing on the right foot first. We're going to bring the left knee in front of us and then move it to the side and then turn the knee down and the foot up, going into internal rotation of the hip, and then circle it back and then bring it towards center again. And we'll do 4 more of this. So out, in, internal rotation, extension of the hip, forward, flexion of the hip, and then 3 more. Now, like I said, if you need a wall, use the wall. The wall is a friend. Now here, what important is to not compensate and go into kind of this pattern. We're trying to isolate this movement to the hip joints only and keep the upper body vertical as much as we can, right? And then let's do this in opposite direction. So knee moves back, hip extension. You externally rotate the hip, then a knee comes out and then in, and then 4 more of this. And yeah, our hips have 6 ranges of motion. So we're taking the left hip now through some of them, most of them really. And then we're gonna work on the other side now, right? So you may notice that the balance feels different on each side. That's totally normal. And it's not something to be discouraged about. It's something to be excited about, because that means you can improve it. That means there's work to be done. 3 more. And that means that we can explore and enjoy and improve, right? Last 1 or 2. And then we'll move it in the opposite direction now. Try and breathe as you're going through this motion. Ooh, this side is my less dominant side, so it's harder, but we're in this together. Right, last one. Cool. And then come back to standing on both feet. So maybe you're now feeling a little bit warmer. Maybe there's some interesting sensations going on in your hips. That's all cool. Part of the deal, enjoy it. Step your feet out wide now and turn the left toes out, right toes in slightly. Reach your arms out to the side and we'll go for 8 movements this way. This is going to be our exhale and then inhale. So we shift the hips back into the right and then we come back to center. Exhale, it's down. Inhale, it's up. 5 more. I find that so many people try to do crazy things. They go for all these different challenges and they forget that sometimes less is more. Quite often, actually. And right, last one. And perhaps they go and they swear, do these crazy workouts, but then you ask them to do something like this and then the balance is off and they can't isolate certain movements to certain joints. So working on mobility, guys, is so important for the health of the body. So don't ignore it. 7 more. Exhale and inhale up. 6 and 5 Can we do that with a smile? And last 3. Good. So the hips move back and to the left. 1 as a bonus. Come on, why not? Great job. Now let's move on to the next thing, and we'll still be working on the balance. You are welcome. You know, as we age, our muscles become weaker and the balance tends to be a tricky thing. So start early. Prevention is the best medicine by far. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your elbows into a 90-degree angle, palms facing forward, like I give up. And we're going to bring one knee in front, so the knee will be moving forward, not out, not in, forward and up. At the same time, we will rotate to the knee, trying to keep the upper arms in one line, so we're not closing the distance between the elbows. And then we're going to come back to center. Let's do it on the exhale. We twist, we inhale, come back to center. We'll go for 7 more on each side. Do not drop your chin towards your chest, if you can, please. So keep the integrity to your spine and cervical spine, our neck, as you already know if you've practiced with me before. That is 5 more times, is the extension of our spine. Another way to think about it is reaching up through the crown of your head. So maybe imagining there's a balloon attached there and it's pulling you up, right? Carry on. That is 3 more. I talk, sometimes I forget how many we do, but why not do an extra one sometimes, right? Last one. Exhale with twist. Inhale, center. Exhale with twist. And inhale, we'll come back to center. Release your arms and you can give a little shake. Sometimes we build unnecessary tension. So here and there you can like shake, do a little dance, play your favorite song, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. And the next thing is pretty cool. It's Romberg test. So you can either stand with both feet under your hips, more or less. You can bring your feet together. You can step one foot in front of the other one. This tends to be the most challenging one. So again, if your balance becomes thrown off, then you modify the position. It can be also halfway, so kind of like this. Okay. I'll start with this, but I might need to change it. So now my right leg is in front. I'm going to bring my left arm in front of me. I'm going to relax my right shoulder, reach up through the crown of the head, and make sure that my weight is evenly distributed between my feet. What tends to happen here is that most of the weight goes into the back foot. Can you find an even base of support through both of your feet? So do a like. I like you too. And now you're going to keep your eyes on your thumb, and you're going to turn your head left and right 5 times, right? So eyes on the thumb, head turns 2, 3, and last one. You probably are noticing how your feet are all there's very big connection between your feet and your head, so the feet have to adjust depending on what you're doing with your eyes and with your head. You probably are noticing it quite a bit, so just another proof that everything in our body is interconnected. Carry on in the same position, eyes still on the thumb. You're going to look up and down now 5 times, eyes focused on the thumb. Last 2. Great. And now we'll do diagonals 5 times. Same drill. Eyes on the thumb. Diagonal 1, 2, 3. This can also be done with eyes closed. Really messes up with the balance. Something to do in the future. Now the other diagonal. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Now we change the position of our feet. The left one now is in front, or maybe halfway, or maybe this way. The opposite arm in front. And now we're going to have the head facing forward and move the eyes left and right 5 times. So no cheating by moving the head stays facing forward, only the eyes are moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now up and down, eyes only, head isn't moving. You can bring your hand to your chin to make sure that you are not cheating. Good. Diagonals now. Make sure the weight is even between your feet. Right, eyes got confused. 3, 4, and 5. The other diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Doing this kind of work also is great for maintaining posture and working the deep muscles that run along your spine. It also mobilizes your neck. It's great for vestibular system, so great job for doing it. We'll work a bit more into the hip joint, so let's lower towards the floor. You're going to be on one knee, for me it's going to be the right one, and you're going to extend the left leg out, toes pointing forward. I'll turn sideways actually to show you. So making sure the right foot is right behind the knee. We're going to shift the hips back, and it's not about sitting as low as you can, it's about moving to a comfortable range for yourself. And as you move the hips back, keep your spine in neutral, turn the toes up, and then back to center. Let's go for 7 more. Exhale back, inhale forward, exhale back, inhale forward, and last 5. Keep your jaw relaxed. Keep your chin away from the floor. You're doing great. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Let's stay here. I'll turn this way. So you're sitting on your heel. For those whose knees are not happy to be doing it, just skip this one, guys. There's no point in going through pain. So sitting on your heels, for those who are with me, bring the left hand towards the inside of the left leg and extend the right arm up and maybe over. Side bend into the left, soften the jaw, and take a few breaths. Good. Give me a little smile. I got you. Almost there. And then slowly come out and we'll switch sides. So now you're on the left knee, releasing the top of your left foot, extending the right leg out. Moving back, toes lift, and then inhale forward. 7 more. Last 6. 5. You are doing fantastic. 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay here. Sit back on your heel. Right hand comes towards the inside of the right leg. Left arm extends up, and then you side bending right and stand for a few breaths, stretching into your left side of the body. Imagine your hand grows all the way from your hip. It actually does, myofascially there. There's one big line of tissues. So breathe, find that sensation of stretch, and then slowly come back up. And I'm gonna invite you to finish in a child's pose. If this pose feels nice and comfortable for your body, if it doesn't, then find what does. You can lie on your front, you can lie on your back, you can do something else that maybe you can share with me in the comments which pose works best for you in order to relax. And I'm gonna leave you here, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna wish you a great day ahead. And if this wasn't enough intensity-wise, you can always repeat this practice. Enjoy, let me know how it goes, and I will see you again. Lots of love, Lena.